Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So I saw that Marici was up, and I was wondering like what kind of theme I could do to make a video about him. And then for some reason I remembered Raphael had come out lately, and then she has Minesweeper and Null Damage Wall, so she actually perfectly addresses the gimmicks for this mission. She is, however, the kind of the wrong element. She has the element disadvantage for this mission. So all of the green attacks will do extra damage to her, and then she will do less damage to all of the green element characters. But I made a team with two of her, and just to see how it would go. To talk about Raphael, she has recovery as well on the gauge, and so that can help me keep my points up if I take extra damage. And then she has double bump combo, which does good damage. There is the cross laser, but that will be sort of, that will do less damage because of the element disadvantage. But I would say it still does pretty fair damage. And then it also does extra damage on the Rakshasa guys on this level, so that's kind of a small benefit. And then her other bump combo is the lock-on Tox Wave, and that does good damage. More damage per hit, actually, than the cross laser. And that's non-elemental, so that will do equal damage against everybody here. And then to talk about the other guys that I'm using, first is Cinderella, and she was one of my main characters that I used to farm for the max luck of Marici. She is a Pierce with a Minesweeper and Null Damage Wall. And that was a nice pierce by Raphael, or pinch by Raphael there. And then Cinderella, she also has a strike shot, which charges up fairly quickly, and which I usually like to use twice during this mission. And then lastly, I'm using a Cherry Winger Ascension, and she is another Pierce. She has Flight instead of Minesweeper, and Null Damage Roll. And she has very good stats, so she's kind of going to be my main damage source for this mission. Okay, so no problem so far. So yeah, we will take our Raphael and do the job that the bounce monsters have on this mission, which is to pinch. So we'll pinch above the drone here and take that guy out. And then with our Pierce monsters, we will take care of these anti-bounce guys. Okay. Still pretty respectable damage from the Raphael's bump combo, the cross laser. HP is looking pretty good, 95,000. And yes, we always got to be sure who is ability locked and where. Just so that we don't accidentally hit mines or damage walls. So Raphael is ability locked here, so we'll just do a straight down. Maybe hit that anti-bounce guy to slow us down. And it was actually taken out by the poison, so that's pretty good. Alright, Cinderella is also ability locked, so we'll be very, very conservative with the shot. Okay, that'll do. Alright, and then Raphael's strike shot is charged up. She has that 12-turn command strike shot. But it was when I got to this level, actually, that I realized that I would be very limited in how I could use Raphael's strike shot. Since it is a command, it will send everybody all over the place. But kind of one of the main goals when you play Marici is to maintain good positioning. And the command strike shot will definitely screw that up. So I'm going to play most of this mission without using Raphael's strike shot at all. We'll just rely on her for direct attacks and then some bump combos. Okay, so here I want to be on either the left or the right of Marici, And actually, that'll be the mission for every level of Marishten. Stick to his left and right. Yeah, that's why. He has a large double vertical laser. So as long as we stay to the sides, we can kind of prevent some damage there. Okay. And then usually all of the little guys around, I usually just ignore them and I just try to do direct damage to the boss. Okay. So there we saw that Raphael took a bit more damage than Cherry Winger from that energy circle. Thankfully we have the heart, and then we have a little bit extra healing from Raphael's recovery. Otherwise, we'll just keep on with our left to right strategy. Grab the heart and take down the boss. Very good. Okay, here is the second mini-boss stage. And then with the bounce characters, I like to get rid of the drones, and with the pierce characters, I like to get rid of the anti-bounce guys. And then all the while staying away from the top or bottom of the mini-boss there. Okay, so we'll take this chance to get rid of the anti-bounce guy. And then the reason why we want to do that is because they send out the ability lock attacks, which can really sort of limit where we can move with our guys. Okay. Raphael maintained good positioning while taking down that Doman. And then this is the first stage that I like to use a Cinderella strike shot. So we'll go ahead and use that. It'll help us take out the shield and then also do some damage to the boss. And then also maintain her positioning so that she has no chance of going into the boss's danger zone. Okay. I would love to take down that anti-bounce guy on the left, but I haven't seen the opportunity yet, so we'll just keep plugging away at him from the sides. Okay, that's fine. And then here we're going to kind of get stuck in between the blocks. We'll do a slight angle up, and then there we go. Lots and lots of hits on Marishten. Okay, here is the last boss before the last stage before the boss. Let's pinch up between the Rakshasas with Raphael. Perfect. And yeah, again, that's kind of the main duty for the bounce monsters in this mission, is to pinch when there are opportunities for that. And then with the Pierce characters, we'll take down the row of guys down there. But when I finish this stage, I would ideally like to be at the top half of the screen. So I'll try to bounce my guys up towards the top half. Okay, and same idea here, we'll just move our guys up to the top. Okay, not too bad. Okay, first stage of the boss battle. And this might have been a good chance to use Raphael's strike shot, since there are no damage walls or no mines. But decided to play it safe, so we'll just move to the side of Marishten and set off some bump combos. Okay, and then with Cherry Winger here, we'll just focus on moving her into position at the top half of the screen. And then as we can see, the Rakshasa on the lower left, he has the laser barrier around him. If we take him down, we'll get rid of the laser barrier, and then we'll get more use out of Raphael's cross laser, and then also Cinderella's strike shot, so we'll keep that in mind. Okay, we'll maintain position, set off bump combos, dodge that laser, and this should do it. Oh, okay, one more attack. Okay, and then we're moving on to the last stage. Alright, so again, we would ultimately like our guys to end up on the sides, to the left and right of Marici. But before that, I like to use my Pierce characters to get rid of the anti-bounce guys. Again, because they shoot out the ability lock. So let's do that here with a Cinderella, just an up and down. Alrighty. And then with Raphael, we'll just kind of zigzag our way down. Not a whole lot we can do here. Not with the gravity barrier. Okay, with Cherry Winger, we'll do the same to this. Oh, no, we will not. We'll use her Strike Shot, and that will help her do extra damage to the drone, so we'll take that down. And then we'll also hit the anti-bounce guy to get rid of him as well, and then do a little bit of damage to the boss. Okay, and then here, this is another good chance for a bounce monster to pinch. And so, yeah, we can get above Rakshasa here, and that'll also get us out of position of the double vertical laser. So that's a good idea all around. Alright, so with all of the little guys gone, we can focus our attacks on the boss. So we'll go ahead and use Cinderella's Strike Shot for a second time. And not a lot we can do here with the gravity barrier. Alright, we'll just set off the bump combo here. Okay, and then finally, we will use Raphael's Strike Shot, and we'll hit everybody so we can get everybody moving with the Command Strike Shot. Okay, very good. So that wasn't that bad at all. Even though Raphael was taking extra damage, I think her recovery really made up for it. And then her having the double null, that helped also a lot, also. And then her bump combo, I think, also contributed. So yeah, while I wouldn't say that Raphael is one of the better characters for this mission, I would still feel it's pretty doable with her. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care.